Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine you're trying to uh, navigate the complex world of international diplomacy, especially with something like the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Things shift so fast. And then you get a report, maybe a direct claim from a major figure. And you need to understand not just what was said, but what it really means, the phrasing, the timing. That's exactly what we're diving into today. So our mission really for you is to take a close look at one specific recent claim. It was made by Donald Trump, according to our source material. And it's about a potential peace meeting between Ukrainian President Zelensky and Russian President Putin. We're just going to focus right in on this one report. Pull out the core bits. Understand exactly what's being conveyed, without adding anything else, just so you can see clearly what was actually put on the table as reported.
Yeah, and what's fascinating, I think, is how just one statement, especially when it's framed as a claim, can carry so much potential weight. It makes you really scrutinize what's happening behind the scenes or what's being said to be happening. So we're going to zero in on the precise language. What exactly did the source report? Because that precision, well, that's everything when you're trying to understand these kinds of signals as they pop up.
Absolutely. That focus on precision is key.
Yeah.
So, okay, what did the source actually say? Let's get into the substance. The report says Trump claims to be setting up a meeting. Notice that phrase, setting up. It's not passive, right? It sounds quite active, like he's initiating it.
Exactly.
So for you, listening and trying to gauge this, that verb choice, setting up, it suggests, well, it asserts direct involvement. Agency.
Not just watching or hoping, but doing. And then look at who's supposedly involved. The report is very specific. It's between Zelensky and Putin. No ambiguity there.
Right. The two main figures.
Yeah, the significance of those two leaders, the heads of state in this massive conflict, potentially meeting, as claimed anyway, it just highlights the scale of what's being talked about. It goes right to the heart of it.
Hey, here's another layer. Something you'll probably want to track in these situations, the timing and the context. The report states this claimed meeting is being set up after talks with European leaders end.
Right.
And crucially, it was reported live.
Yeah.
That detail matters.
It does.
It suggests maybe a sequence, maybe even a contrast with whatever happened in those European talks. And for you, knowing it was a live report right after these other high-level discussions, well, it shapes how you might interpret the intent behind making that claim public right then, as reported, of course.
Yeah, and if you zoom out a bit, connect it to the bigger picture of international relations. This kind of specific framing, it really underscores the constant motion, doesn't it? All the efforts or, claims of efforts that happen behind the scenes in these major global conflicts. So the value here for you is really getting skilled at dissecting that exact wording, the reported context, understanding that the way a claim is built, the components themselves carry their own meaning, their own potential implications for how these diplomatic stories play out.
Right. So just to pull it all together then, what we did in this deep dive was really just focus very tightly on one piece of reported information. This claim, reportedly by Donald Trump, about setting up a meeting, specifically between Zelensky and Putin, and noting that timing after his talks with European leaders and that it was reported live.
And what that kind of focused look reveals, I think, is that subtle but really important difference between, say, a rumor and a reported claim that seems strategically presented. So for you, as you follow world events, just being able to spot that distinction and recognizing the elements who said it, what exactly they claimed, when, the context, that becomes a really powerful tool for understanding.
It really does. It shows how just one sentence, if you really analyze its reported wording and context carefully, it can offer a crucial little window into potential diplomatic moves, or at least the narratives around those moves. It's really about getting to the core of the information itself, isn't it? Not just, grabbing the headline.
Which kind of leads to a good question for all of us, I think. When you come across a significant claim like this in the news, what are the key things you automatically look for? Just to really get its immediate meaning, its potential weight, based only on what's actually reported. And maybe how does that help you tell the difference between someone just stating an intention versus something that's actually confirmed and happening?